What's going on, everyone? So, it's a must-win game, right? Lakers take on the Dallas Mavericks, and you can't lose it. You can't. You got to win 2 out of your next 3 games. And the issue is that if you lose to Dallas, now you play the Houston Rockets, who, yes, the Lakers beat, but Houston can beat the Lakers for a game. Now, Houston's already locked up 2 seeds, so it is very possible that, maybe they sit guys and rest guys, but it's the Lakers. Teams usually don't do that against the Lakers, which means you're going to get the full-fledged Houston. They would love to knock you down to the 6th seed or something, right? And now you just put yourself in such a bind. Mostly because of referees can't control their emotions, but players have to control their emotions, right? Players are responsible for not having outbursts or anything like that, but referees are able to do that, which, is call me crazy. Is very interesting, right? NBA wants to know why the league is doing so poor viewing and rating wise. Maybe take a look at your referees. Call me crazy. It's an issue that's been an issue for years, not just a Laker thing. It's just something that's been a problem for years, right? But I digress, right? Point is, it sucks that the Lakers lost. Look, it's very possible the Lakers could have lost anyway. It was a 1-point game at that time, right? Yes, the Lakers had the momentum because Luka hit that shot. You get a stop, Luka hits a 3 or LeBron hits a 3 or something like that. Completely changes the game. But who knows, right? It's very possible SGA went down, dropped 41. Then he went down, hit a bucket, right? This is back and forth, and OKC might have won. Very possible that could have happened, right? I would have liked to see it. I would have liked to, let it play out however it was going to play out, whether the Lakers won or lost. If they lost, you tip your hat to them and you say, good job, nice. See you in the playoffs. Fortunately, we didn't get that, right? Well, the biggest problem is you had to play all your players 35 minutes for a game that you weren't going to win. And it's not because you couldn't have won it. It's not because you weren't going to win it. It's because the refs decided you weren't going to win it. And so now you play 35 minutes and you have 3 games left, and now you got to go to a back-to-back against Dallas. Luckily, Luka got some extra rest, right? Because he probably would have had to play 40 minutes. He still played 31 minutes, but he probably would have had to play, 37, 38 minutes for the Lakers to win that game, right? Now, it would have been nice because now you're going to Dallas, and now you kind of, you have some of that pressure off. You lock up the 6th seed, top 6 seed at least, right? You're in good shape at that point. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way. So hopefully Luka, I want a Luka 40 piece. I do. I'd love a 50 piece, but give me a 40 piece, right? Make a statement to the league. I hope he comes out playing Dallas. All the noise, just got ejected, right? I really want to see Luka just walk into Dallas and just this is my home, right? And the fans are going to be in his corner. The fans are going to be rooting for him. Probably the only Dallas game that they're ever going to go to where their fans are actively rooting for, the other team, not because they like the Lakers, because Luka, right? Because the fans are outraged about it. So Luka's going to have Laker fans rooting for him, and he's going to have Dallas fans rooting for him. So he's going to be in a great place. And, it's going to be an emotional game. It's going to be a tough game, I'm sure, and whatnot. But I think this would be a statement game for Luka. I genuinely do. But, it sucks because if you would have won that game, again, you would have had some of the pressure off. Maybe you could have sat LeBron and Reeves and just let Luka go off, or maybe you sit LeBron and have Reeves and Luka go off. But because you didn't win, I think you have to have all hands on deck. Personally, I do. I think you have no choice. I think you have to have everybody play, everybody go, right? You win this game, beat the Houston game, and then you get a week and a half off, right? Whatever you got to do. Or, beat them, sit the Houston game, and then beat Portland. They should beat Portland, right? Portland, they don't have anything to play for. They're out of the play-in. They're probably tanking for draft picks at that point. So if you're Portland, they're probably calling it a season. Houston might do the same. It's very possible Houston, they're like, hey, we got the 2 seed. We just want health. If it wasn't the Lakers, you could almost guarantee it, right? You could almost set your watch to it that that's probably what's going to happen, right? Don't they play Denver, right? I could see them resting against Denver and just being like, I'll let Denver get that W. Hope that the Lakers lose to Dallas, right? Because they would have to play them in the second round, right? Depending on Lakers will be a playoff team, so they wouldn't play them till later. But point is, right, there is a possibility and potential where Houston goes, we'd rather not play the Lakers and try to, play everybody to beat them, and then all the teams that, matter, they just tank against. But I don't like the idea of putting it in other teams' hands. I don't like the idea of assuming that other teams are going to help us, even though it helped themselves, but still, we've seen it in the past. So I'd rather go in with the assumption that no one's going to help us. We have to take it ourselves. And the Lakers go in. They have all said they understand the implications. They all said that they know the deal and what's going on here, and that they get these 2 wins. They lock up the 3 seed, right? So everyone's aware of the circumstance. Everyone's aware of the situation. They've all talked about how badly they want, the 3 seed and all that. Okay, beautiful. I love it. It's great. Well, got to go get it. Starts with Dallas. Beat Dallas. Should have gotten the win against the Thunder. Nothing you can do about it. Wipe your hands with it. Take it as a tough loss, as a learning experience, and you move into the Dallas game. Handle business. Make the Dallas game a statement game. Smack Dallas in Dallas. Then handle business against Houston. You handle business against Houston. Then you can decide what you want to do with the Portland game, right? Maybe just let all the role guys play that game and let them build their confidence up and get them going and cooking, getting into the postseason. Rest LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. It's a very real possibility. You could do something like that. I feel really good about a Thunder matchup in the playoffs, right? We did that without Rui and without Luka, and twice on their home court after beating them by 27 in the first game. In a game where the Thunder clearly showed up. They were doing everything they could in their power. But again, you move on, wipe your hands with it, you lick your chops and hope that you play them in the playoffs. You go into this Dallas game and you handle that business. This is Luka's revenge game and all that stuff. That's great. That's beautiful. But you can't take this team lightly. Anthony Davis, he's capable of dropping 50, and it's going to be a revenge game for him. Klay Thompson loves to go off against the Lakers. He's a guy that dropped 10 threes, right? You don't want to mess around. Don't want to mess around at all. It sucks because Reeves looked fatigued at the end. LeBron kind of looked a little lethargic, but part of that might have just been he was just kind of coasting because he knew it was, I got back-to-back. I don't want to exert all my energy in the Thunder game. And then once Luka went out, probably was like, probably not winning this game. So that's a possibility. Whatever it is, you got to get the win, right? It's that simple. Get the win, and we're good. Because I trust them to beat Houston or the Blazers, right? It's just this Dallas win. If they can beat Dallas, we're good. Beat Dallas, and I think Lakers will be fine. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What I feel, what are your thoughts? Agree, disagree, kind of mixed in the middle. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos. I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.